guys, thanks for tuning in again to Yak and Bass SoCal. I'm back from Lake Havasu, got back 2 nights ago. Right now, still cleaning up, getting all my gear back, reorganized, and that's the final tournament for me. Big tournament for me. We'll still have some local tournaments here in San Diego for the year. And from there, nationally, the next tournament will be the national championship. So looking forward to that, getting ready for it in March 2018. Like I said, I'll keep doing fishing tournaments here in San Diego with our local club. Hopefully do good in those. So we got out to Havasu on Thursday afternoon. Time jumped forward an hour there, so when we got there we didn't have much time to fish that day. Me and my buddy got out there for about 2 hours. We brought our rods and everything, but it was more of just checking out the area, kind of looking at where we might want to fish, ruling out some areas, seeing the depth, the water clarity, all that stuff that you read about, but when you see it, you actually get a better idea of what kind of plans you look to use for the tournament. So that day, we got out there, we fished the late afternoon into the evening, more of just 3 hours of paddling and searching around and actual fishing. We found some man-made structures and kind of took a peek at those. They were in real shallow water, the ones that we were seeing, about anywhere from about 10 feet and shallower. But we didn't see any activity, no bait fish, no bass, no fish at all near the ones that we found. They were on a flat that was about 4 foot deep. We would stand up in our kayaks and just kind of search around, and we were unable to see any activity whatsoever. I think I saw one catfish. We did see some carp, but it was enough to kind of rule out that spot for us, which was good because it was one of pretty much 3 areas that we wanted to check out. So even though we didn't catch anything, we took the skunk. It was a solid day of ruling out one area of our 3 that we wanted to check out. Went back to the hotel, we slept, developed a new plan on what we wanted to do, met up with some locals in Arizona who helped us out the whole time we were there. Awesome people there. Everybody that we met there was awesome. The whole KBF community was great there in Arizona. And they took us out to some of their favorite spots. When we got out there, that's where you'll see the video after this kicks off. We kind of fished some points, and it was some stuff that we kind of read about online and watched some other YouTube videos, and we wanted to fish there. So speaking with them, they said that they do very well there. We took up the opportunity to go out with them. I was throwing the A10 A1 crevice critter by Skirmish Baits, and it was in the color was Dwayne's Crimson Craw, so I'll show it to you guys. That's the exact lure I was throwing for the pre-fish and the videos to come. Went with the crawdad color. Know there's smallies there. There's a ton of different kind of fish there. It's not like San Diego at all. You've got smallies, largemouth, of course, stripers, carp. They've got their catfish, but the smallies and stripers was something I wasn't used to, and I figured that the crevice critter would shine for the smallies. I already know it does good for largemouth, but I know that it would excel for these smallies, and knowing that these smallies like the bright colors and crawdads and also the small profile of the crevice critter, I had a feeling that I would do real well catching the smallies. But I never actually ran into a smallie in the tournament or pre-fishing. I didn't catch one, and we were hoping to find some schools off some points that the locals had kind of told us they usually hang out, but I didn't have any luck finding any. The pre-fishing was slow. Our group, we went out with at least 7 anglers. Didn't I think I was the only one that caught fish out of our group. I caught a striper, I caught 2 largemouth, and I also dumped 2 at the kayak. One being largemouth, and the other one I wasn't quite sure what it was. Whatever it was, it hit real hard. And pre-fishing wise, you're not upset about dumping the fish, but I kind of had, I wanted to know why I was losing them. I was just trying to figure it out. Well, after the second one that I dumped, the big one, that hit hard, I brought the lure in. I was using a different crevice critter in a different color that my buddy had let me use. I wanted to try out that color. And he had put the wrong size hooks on. The crevice critter is made to be thrown with size 6. It put on smaller hooks than size 6. So when I lifted after missing that second one, I lifted the lure out of the water and checked the hooks and knew that that's why those 2 fish had come off. Because I had some strong hook sets on them. I didn't save the videos. It wasn't worth it in my opinion. But I just wanted to let you guys know that I never once dumped another fish the rest of the time, pre-fishing and fishing the tournament in Havasu on the crevice critters when I had the right size hooks. So I ended up changing out the hooks for my buddy and putting the right size 6 hooks on there for him, and our hookup ratios were, I don't think we lost one at all. It's 100%. So just a tip for you guys, remember, don't just throw any hooks on that you have lying around your tackle box. It needs to be the right hooks. So yeah, size 6 on the crevice critter if you don't order the hooks that they come with. If you want to just get your own hooks, then use size 6. Don't get lazy and just use some other hooks that you have lying around. But again, it was slow. I had 2 total bass, 1 striper, which is in the video as well, and then I dumped 2, which doesn't sound like a good day, but after listening to everybody else, we had guys trying different spots, different areas of the lake. They didn't catch them. So, most of the people we talked to that night planning for the tournament were skunked, and I knew that I had the 4 bites, which was better than, the 4 bites and the striper, which was better than everybody else. So we decided to stick it out and fish the same spot. But I'll cut this short, let you guys see the video of the pre-fishing. Again, it wasn't fantastic, but a good time nonetheless, and I was the only one to get them. Again, if you guys like these type of videos, subscribe. I've got the actual tournament video coming up later today or tomorrow, and I'll let you guys see the results of that. But thanks again for tuning in. Subscribe if you like this stuff. Let me know in the comments what I can do better, or what you guys want to see, or anything at all. If you have any questions on the skirmish baits, I'll put the bait in the video, the exact bait, and just let me know if you guys have any questions.